Cats spend nearly half their lives grooming themselves, which means your cat is basically a full-time beauty influencer who occasionally pauses to judge you. But here's the plot twist. Even though cats are obsessive self-groomers, they still need your help to stay healthy and fabulous. If you've ever tried to groom a cat, you know it can feel like negotiating with a tiny, furry dictator who has very strong opinions about personal space. These hilarious animal facts about cat grooming reveal some of the weirdest animal behaviors in the pet world, and understanding them makes the whole process way less likely to end with you covered in scratches and regret. Let's start with brushing, because this is where cat grooming gets absolutely wild. Some cats will purr and lean into the brush like you're giving them a luxury spa treatment, acting like you've discovered the secret to eternal happiness. Other cats will look at that same brush like you're wielding a medieval torture device and will immediately plot your demise. This funny animal behavior actually depends on how your cat was socialized as a kitten and their individual personality, which ranges from "please brush me forever" to "touch me with that thing and face the consequences." The amazing animals fact here is that regular brushing isn't just about keeping your cat pretty. It actually reduces hairballs, prevents matting, and distributes natural oils through their coat. For short-haired cats, once or twice a week works great, but long-haired cats need daily brushing sessions or they'll turn into walking felt projects. Cat owners learn to read their cat's tolerance level, which usually involves watching for that tail twitch that means you have approximately 3 seconds before I go feral. Now let's talk about the nature trivia behind why cats even groom themselves so obsessively in the first place. Cat tongues are covered in tiny backward-facing barbs called papillae, which work like a combination hairbrush and sponge. When cats lick themselves, they're not just cleaning. They're removing loose fur, distributing oils, cooling down through evaporation, and even soothing themselves when stressed. It's one of those jaw-dropping wildlife info nuggets that explains why your cat spends 4 hours a day licking the same spot. But here's where it gets interesting for grooming. All that self-grooming means cats swallow tons of fur, which is why hairballs exist and why your help with brushing actually prevents some truly disgusting carpet surprises. These animal fun facts show that grooming your cat isn't about making them cleaner than they already make themselves. It's about helping them manage all that fur before it becomes a problem. Nail trimming is hands down one of the most hilarious animal facts about cat grooming because it somehow requires the skill set of a ninja, a veterinarian, and a hostage negotiator all at once. Cats have retractable claws, which is already an animal kingdom surprise that makes them excellent hunters and climbers. But those same claws need regular trimming to prevent them from growing into their paw pads or turning your furniture into abstract art. The trick is to gently press the paw pad to extend the claws, identify the pink quick inside the nail that you absolutely cannot cut, and then snip just the clear tip. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. Your cat will transform into a furry octopus of protest, twisting in ways that defy basic physics. Smart cat owners learn to trim 1 or 2 nails at a time during calm moments, maybe while the cat is sleepy or distracted. Some cats tolerate it like champs, while others act like you're attempting amateur surgery without anesthesia. The weird animal facts continue because unlike dogs, cats walk on their toes, which means their claws are load-bearing structures for climbing and balance, so keeping them at the right length actually matters for their mobility. Ear cleaning is another wild animal moment in cat grooming that people often forget about. Cat ears are basically satellite dishes that can rotate independently to pick up sounds, which is genuinely one of the most amazing animals' features they have. But those adorable ear flaps can also collect dirt, wax, and debris. Healthy cat ears usually clean themselves pretty well, but you should still check them weekly for any dark buildup, redness, or that distinctive yeasty smell that means something's wrong. The funny animal behavior kicks in when you actually try to clean them. Most cats will tolerate a gentle wipe of the outer ear with a damp cotton ball, but the second you get too invasive, they'll act like you're trying to steal their brain. Never stick anything down into the ear canal itself, because cats have delicate inner ear structures and you can cause serious damage. If your cat's ears look crusty or smell funky, that's a vet trip, not a DIY situation. Cat owners learn to make ear checks quick and treat-filled, because cooperation is way better than wrestling a panicked feline who's convinced you've lost your mind. Let's discuss dental care, which might be the most overlooked aspect of cat grooming and contains some seriously jaw-dropping wildlife info. Cats are obligate carnivores with teeth designed for tearing meat, and in the wild, the mechanical action of eating prey actually helps keep their teeth clean. But indoor cats eating processed food don't get that natural cleaning, so plaque builds up, turns into tartar, and eventually causes painful dental disease. This animal fun fact will shock you. By age 3, most cats have some form of dental disease, which can lead to infections that affect their heart and kidneys. The solution? Brushing your cat's teeth with special cat toothpaste, which sounds completely insane but is actually possible. You start by letting them lick the toothpaste off your finger, then gradually introduce a finger brush, and eventually work up to an actual cat toothbrush. The key is patience, and the fact that cat toothpaste comes in flavors like chicken and seafood, because minty fresh is apparently not appealing to carnivores. Some cats will never tolerate it, and that's okay. Dental treats and annual vet cleanings can help too. The hilarious part is watching cat owners try this for the first time, usually while their cat gives them a look that clearly says, "You've gone completely insane and I want a divorce." Eye care deserves attention because cat eyes are absolutely incredible from a nature trivia perspective. Cats have a reflective layer behind their retinas called the tapetum lucidum that helps them see in low light, which is why their eyes glow in photos and why they can hunt at dawn and dusk like tiny assassins. But those beautiful eyes can develop discharge or tear staining, especially in flat-faced breeds. Gently wiping away any crust with a warm, damp cloth is usually all you need, but you're basically giving your cat a tiny face wash they definitely didn't request. Most cats will tolerate this for about 5 seconds before deciding you're being incredibly rude. If there's yellow or green discharge, excessive tearing, or cloudiness, that's vet territory. The funny animal behavior here is that cats hate having their faces messed with, so eye cleaning becomes this delicate operation where you're trying to wipe gunk off a creature who can see you coming from a mile away and has very sharp opinions about personal boundaries. Bathing cats is the most controversial topic in cat grooming, and it reveals some truly hilarious animal facts. Here's the thing. Most cats don't need baths because they're self-cleaning machines. That obsessive grooming routine they do keeps them fresh and clean without any help from you. But sometimes cats get into something gross, have skin conditions that require medicated baths, or are elderly and can't groom themselves properly anymore. This is when you learn the ancient truth that cats are basically made of knives and panic. The animal kingdom surprises don't get bigger than discovering that your normally docile fluffball transforms into a screeching, clawing demon the second you put them near water. The trick is preparation. Trim their nails first, use a non-slip mat in the sink or tub, have everything ready before you grab the cat, use lukewarm water and cat-specific shampoo, and work quickly. Some cat owners swear by getting a helper to offer treats and reassurance. Others just accept that they're going to get soaked and possibly need therapy afterward. The weird animal facts continue because while big cats like tigers and jaguars actually love swimming, domestic cats have water-resistant but not waterproof coats, and getting soaked down to their skin feels uncomfortable and takes forever to dry naturally. Dealing with mats and tangles reveals more amazing animals' information about cat coat structure. Long-haired cats especially can develop mats where fur clumps together into tight knots, usually around their legs, behind their ears, or on their belly. Small mats can sometimes be gently worked out with your fingers or a detangling comb, but bigger mats need to be carefully cut out with blunt-tipped scissors, which is terrifying because you're using sharp objects near wiggly cat skin. The nature trivia here is fascinating. Cat fur grows in different directions depending on body location, which is why mats form in high-friction areas. Severe matting isn't just ugly, it's actually painful and can trap moisture against the skin, causing infections. This is where professional groomers become heroes, because they have the tools and expertise to handle extreme matting situations that regular cat owners shouldn't tackle. The hilarious part is that the cats who need the most grooming help are usually the ones who hate it the most intensely. Long-haired cats are gorgeous, but they're basically high-maintenance beauty queens who signed up for zero maintenance and are not happy about this arrangement. Temperature regulation is an unexpected animal fun fact related to grooming. Cats don't sweat like humans. They only have sweat glands in their paw pads. So when they're hot, Grooming helps them cool down through evaporative cooling as their saliva dries on their fur. This is why cats groom more in summer, and why helping them by removing excess undercoat through brushing actually keeps them more comfortable. In winter, grooming distributes those natural oils that provide insulation. These jaw-dropping wildlife moments of biology happen quietly while your cat judges you from across the room. Understanding this makes you realize that grooming isn't cosmetic. It's actually part of how cats regulate their body temperature and stay comfortable year-round. The absolute best weird animal facts about cat grooming involve knowing your cat's tolerance level and personality. Some cats are grooming naturals who love attention and handling. Others treat every grooming session like a personal attack on their dignity. The secret is starting young if possible, keeping sessions short and positive, using lots of treats and praise, and knowing when to quit before your cat hits their limit. Reading cat body language matters. Flattened ears, thrashing tail, dilated pupils, and low growls all mean we're done here. Smart cat owners learn to work with their cat's personality rather than against it, which sometimes means accepting that professional groomers exist for a reason. So does your cat love grooming sessions or act like you're attempting a felony every time you pick up a brush? What's your cat's grooming tolerance level, and do you have any battle scars to prove it? Drop a comment with your funniest cat grooming disaster story, because we all have them. If these hilarious animal facts about keeping your cat healthy and gorgeous made you laugh while learning something useful, smash that like button and subscribe for more amazing animals content about our fascinating feline overlords. Share this with your fellow cat owners who need to know they're not alone in the struggle of grooming creatures who are literally covered in built-in weapons and attitude.